Pushpa Sheel has written, I'm a 70-year-old lady. At this age, what percentage of my savings should be in bank FDs, mutual funds and equities?
There isn't a thumb rule. You should total up all your assets, all your financial assets, and look for, do some estimation of what is the likely money that you need to sustain yourself every month. You should also provide liberally for the emergency needs, having that money in a deposit just in case, you know about your health conditions or the support system that you will have. Nobody knows it better. So do some estimation and err on the side of caution. Be little liberal with that. If you think that your emergency need should be 3 lakh, maybe provide for 5 lakh if you have the window. So once you have taken care of your income needs and the emergency need, rest of the money should be in long-term investment, because that is long-term investment. That will have 2 advantages. One is that you will be able to supplement your income requirement as it will rise with inflation. So 2 years from now, 3 years from now, if you need 15% more income, that money will be able to provide you that long-term investment, growth-oriented investment will be able to provide you that kind of support. That apart, assuming that you don't have income, you will simply leave a larger state for your successors. So, optimizing return on your investment should be an objective, should be an important objective. You should keep it in mind. Just being risk averse for the sake of it is not a good idea. You should try and reduce your risk as much as possible with your behavior, with your discipline, with your grit, with your with your method of investing, with diversification. And don't get greedy about it, don't speculate with the money. But equity per se is not a risk. The way you invest in equity actually increases the risk. If you are methodical about it, you will be able to, and optimizing return on your investment is not optimizing return on your investment is a risk, because if you don't optimize your return, then you run the risk of simply having less money when you don't have any avenue of supplementing your income in old age.
Planning, huh? It's all about planning.
It is an important thing, and it should not be looked upon, because most people look at markets or equity market as something which is speculative, has to be tried out, mostly it doesn't work. No, this is the only avenue to actually optimize your return or beat inflation, and most people have experienced in the past, which is not of a very desirable kind. So be at it, understand this, understand little bit about it, and if you follow these basic rules, I think things will be very nicely in place.
And I think the mindset also has to change. That mindset about fixed deposits, that's it, that's the best thing. Buy gold, perhaps that will help me.
Yeah, in fact,
one has to get out of that.
All of it is wrong, and all of it has been somehow being just being reinforced by the market environment, because the jewelers will tell you, or the real estate. So a lot of things are changing, and if investors are or savers are realizing it, that things did not work out the way they expected, the way they expected, and being methodical about these things is crucial. It is very important for your financial well-being at a time when you won't have enough time to really mend your ways. So and understanding this conceptually, without that conceptual understanding, it looks like a game. That because if you look at many a times of course these questions are far more objectively written, but many a times people ask me the most popular question which we get, and for all these years including now, is that where to invest now, which is the best thing to invest now. That is a wrong question. The best place to invest is what will fulfill your need, and that changes for every person. There could be a young person who needs to invest. We will assume that he needs to invest for the long run, but his investment could be for the very short run, for some consumption in the next 1.5 years. And there are old people who need to really invest for the long run, because their need for income is met elsewhere. So all their investment could still be long term. So it entirely depends on you. You need to think about it, plan it methodically, have this hierarchy of things, and term insurance, health insurance, term insurance if you have financial dependence, health insurance definitely, your emergency fund, your need for income fund if you are in retirement. You don't need that fund if you are working, and then everything is long-term investment.